The ancient Gaels were not just about spirituality. They weren't just about spirituality, they were energy engineers. They were engineers of energy. You may have noticed that in southern England and all over Ireland, there's what's called standing stones. Your problem is that, as a Gael, your problem is that you have forgotten. You have forgotten your history, your language, but most importantly, you have forgotten your connection to the land, to the Goddess Éru. That's what's been hidden from you. Your connection with the Goddess Éru. The Goddess Éru is not some ancient myth. The Goddess Éru is the beautiful rivers, the waterfalls, the land. The Goddess Éru is the air that you breathe. The air that you breathe that goes inside your lungs and all around your body. The Goddess Éru is the structured water that goes through your veins. It's not an ancient thing. It's ancient, but it's also today. The ancient Gaels were not just about spirituality. They weren't just about spirituality, they were energy engineers. They were engineers of energy. You may have noticed that in southern England and all over Ireland, there's what's called standing stones. There are standing stones. And these standing stones, now, yes, some of them you can go to, and I've visited a number. Some of them you can go to and the energy is not there anymore. Some I've gone to and I've sit down, I've wanted to try to meditate beside them and I wasn't feeling it. I said, the energy isn't here. And others are bursting with energy. But the standing stones were placed there by the ancient Gaels. Not for spirituality, but not randomly. They were placed there as energy engineers. They were engineers of energy. They were placed in very specific places. They're like acupuncture points. They wanted to make the energy, Gaelic energy in the land, to flow. To make sure the energy wasn't stuck, that it was flowing across the land. Just like acupuncture points, which are here, here and here on your body. Think about Chinese acupuncture. But you don't need needles for acupuncture. You can just tap on the points. And the standing stones are exactly the same. The ancient Gaels were energy engineers and they knew where these energy points were. And they placed these standing stones on these points to make the energy flow. To heal Éru. It was a worship of Éru to help her energy to flow. These standing stones aren't monuments. They aren't monuments that you can go down and take a look at. You can certainly go and take a look at them. But they're not monuments, they're medicine. They're Éru's medicine. So, the responsibility is yours. You have to protect Éru. You have to look after the ancient hills. You have to look after the forests and the rivers. Keep Éru clean. Keep Éru sacred. Understand that it's sacred land you walk on every day. The land you walk on every day is sacred land. You were born into this time, into this age for a reason. For a reason. You're here for a reason because it's time to remember. Éru is calling her warriors home. Not to fight with swords, but to remember. To protect her lands. And to remember what is forgotten. You are not here to be a consumer. You did not come here to be a consumer. You came here to remind everyone. You matter. You matter as a Gael, and your actions matter. You're here to remember, to speak the truth, to make sure you critically think. You are a living remembrance of ancient Ireland. And the stones, all the stones, the standing stones, are still here. Yes, some of them have gone, but they're still here. And they are an ancient connection. All those standing stones are an ancient connection to your ancestors. Living, breathing connection to your ancestors and to the energy of Éru. All the stones are still here. They're still listening. They're still waiting. They're still moving Éru's energy. And they're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to remember. They're waiting for you to become. They're waiting for you to remember who you are.